Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to read a fictional story that has some of the facts that are true. And I want you to see while we're reading this, can you figure out who is telling this story? Twinkie Tells All by Colette Wheel Perinello. What if a snake could talk? This is what one famous snake might say. Hi, you probably think I'm going to brag about being named the largest albino python by the Guinness World Records in 2014. But I don't brag much. In fact, I'm pretty quiet. Yes, it's nice to get the recognition. And I like appearing on TV and having my picture taken, even when humans knock on my glass enclosure or yell, Twinkie, as loud as they can, so I stick my tongue out at them. I know they love me. I have over 10,000 likes on Facebook. Let me tell you, it hasn't always been easy to get humans to understand me. That is, until I met Jay Brewer and came to live at the Reptile Zoo, which is located inside the prehistoric pet store in Fountain Valley, California. Jay loves me like a father, and he knows everything about me. I can tell by the way he rubs my back or how he shows other humans to care for me. Like last year, though, I didn't feel so good. Being so big and different can be really lonely. I stopped eating for a whole 2 months, but Jay figured it out, and he bought another big python to visit me. I was so much happier that I started eating again. I didn't always have it this great. I think I was one of 30 other eggs born to my mom, and one of a bunch of snakes in a cage. I was born with amelanism. Oh, that's a big word. Could we chunk it? Amelanism. It's called amelanism, which is a condition that makes me bright white and yellow instead of the usual black. At first I thought I was different because of my beautiful pink eyes. I soon realized that it was my smooth vanilla and yellow skin that humans love to touch. Jay bought me when I was just 4 years old and weighed only 50 pounds. Now I happily weigh 356 pounds and I am 23 feet long. I live in a beautiful 17-foot VIR, very important reptile, glass enclosure, and I have my own personal climbing rock wall, small pool, warming area, and human helpers. I especially like to climb along my wall for exercise or to cool myself off in my fancy personal pool. I only get hungry every couple of weeks, and when I do, Jay leaves me an animal to eat. A fun part of my week is when Jay or others at the reptile zoo let me crawl around whenever I want. One time I got stuck on the ledge beneath the alligator area, and it took 4 humans to convince me to come out. I just wanted to snuggle up in there because it was so cozy and warm. At first, I didn't like my name. A human won the contest to name me. What is a Twinkie anyway? My guess is that a Twinkie must be soft and smooth and, of course, famous like me. I bet you figured out a long time ago who was telling the story. Yeah, this story came from the perspective of the snake. And you saw that it was first person because we had all those eyes in there. Pretty cool, huh? So there were some facts that were true in here. So like it talked about, there were 30 other eggs born to my mom. That's factual that snakes can have that many eggs. Amelanism is a condition that can make snakes white and yellow instead of the usual black. So there were facts mixed in with this story. And it was a very cool way to learn some things and to kind of get the perspective of a snake. My favorite part was fancy personal pool. Because who doesn't want a fancy personal pool? And I hope you like the story of Twinkie. I thought it was super cute when I saw it, and I was so excited to read it. And I hope you really liked learning about Twinkie the snake.